Some days you're the monkey and some days you are the banana. Today I'm the banana, breaking free of its chains. Metagame lead. It's certainly a wonderful matchup for Jim. Metagross in. We deal in 86 to this fella, or am I nobody? Am I the banana or the monkey in this situation? Banana or monkey? No, no, no. We are not doing that. We are not doing that. That's Suicune, and I think a Mag is as likely as I've ever seen, but I'll allow it. I'll allow it, and you can speak to me all you like. Does Meta get screwed here? I actually think my DD Tart scenario is enormous here. Because I'm currently in position to live a Mash, live a Suicune Hydro Pump, and get 2 dances versus everything? I don't think that the team has Swampert. I don't think the team has Flygon. I think here could be Snorlax, could be Salamence in these last 2. I think it's a DD Mega sort of scenario. I think we go in with DD right now. +1 EQ does this much to Meta. They're taking a layer. I can dance in their face, living a Mash if it comes to it. I have Lumberry security against this Magneton also. We're doing this, and we're doing it well. I didn't consider this simple Metacham entry, but surely after a layer are we... Okay, so I could go for this roll for it all here. Shall I risk it? Let's see. 75% chance at a basically winning game on the spot. It's very tempting. I'm going for it. Okay. You did a bit of that. I could just dance again. Could I not? Could I not just dance again? Is that not the truth? And I see that they're going to do a bit of maneuvering around me. Maybe I'll go for the Quake right now. Wow, it KO'd. I didn't actually expect that. I think no, I think they're just not as bulky as I thought. Well, that's cool. Well, Rock Slide just KOs this. But I think that this is a better dance opportunity than anything else, except maybe the Magneton. Because think about it, I'm dancing again in the face of Suicune, we're taking a Hydro Pump. Medi kills us. I think dancing again is the move here. And then the slide, it should be excellent. But we're taking 56, which is less than we take against others. Less than we take against others. How much are we taking from Magneton, speaking of? We are dying to Magneton. Okay. I was a bit wary of what they would do there. Because, of course, it was entirely possible that they go Salamence. But I luckily got the correct scenario there. And goodness, DDTAR has done irreparable damage, I believe. Can Gengar KO this Medi after Leia? Let's find out. Goodness, do I love Tyrannosif. What a Pokemon. What a Pokemon. I think we go to Gengar, even though it's not KOing Medi. Just because we have the easy Salamence follow-up, and it's a better thing to have in against Suicune. I'll just keep it simple and go Salamence. What could go wrong? And right here, we just Dragon Claw. That's a KO. Now, against Suicune, I actually might Roar. Crazy as that sounds. I'm going to Roar. I could have roared previous turn, but who would have spoken to me? And we have it. I believe that we have it. I believe that we are there, dude. DD Mega Doo-Doo moment right there. 1680. That's the beauty of bulky Tyranitar. You just have more opportunities to go for the double. Oh, it's Georgie. Hello. This is a good player. SPL Gamer. Running a Yama lead. You got to think about Yama lead, because we're taking a knock somewhere, and what's the best place to take knock on? It might be this Salamence, because Salamence is going to be able to enter against the Yama in future. Better than anything else. We don't have Wish on the team to counteract. I think it's going to have to be this. They could easily stay and just knock, but they may respect Choice Band Salamence lead or, you know, other physical Salamence lead. Yahoo! Okay, Cloy in. And that's great for Jim that I just did 60 to their Spiker. Okay, I may do Fire Blast mid-ground here. Let's check if it... Fire Blast mid-ground could be worth it because... Yeah, it does actually same damage. Because they could try to exit to a Steel type. I'll just Dragon Claw, let's keep it simple. Umbreon in. Is interesting. Hariyama close to Umbreon. Certainly this guy always brings cool teams. I don't think I've ever seen these three on a team before, I'm gonna be honest. Crazy. I'm gonna go Skarm here. They do Wish. Well, I think I'll layer up, then go Gengar. And then go Tar on what is probably the Umbreon coming back. Or I could Roar to deny the Cloyster heal and reveal more of the team. Why don't we do that? That's actually better. I like that more. Registeel. Okay, so obviously we're... Man, what the hell... what the hell we played against Registeel in the back. Okay, one concern here is the Umbreon. Because it can answer Gengar. Gengar is looking outstanding. Except Registeel can actually wall Gengar. Alright. I'm glad to have Flamethrower Bliss in this matchup, I must say. You know, you could go Blissey and T-Wave. It kind of hits everything. I really hope it's not Cursed Registeel. I assume it's like Utility Registeel, because there's no Mag, I assume. Or maybe there is. I don't know, actually. Alright, looks weird, but I'm going to go Blissey here. And, damn. Nice double to Cloy. Nicely done. They didn't T-Wave, so maybe they don't have T-Wave. We could consider that as a possibility. I'm not going to say for sure. Okay, how much are we doing to Cloy with my Flamethrower? We are doing 45-ish. And you're faster, clearly. I'm going to just use Flamethrower. It kind of sucks to reveal it, actually, but what are you going to do? Let's go to Salamence. We're getting knocked off, but little to really do about that. Alright, I might Fire Blast this time to maybe catch the Umbreon, and there's a burn chance on it. You know, I think I want to make Sand right now. I think Wish is getting clicked, yep. And, I'll click Rock Slide in case of Cloy trying to heal. Yama heals to full anyway, whether I Earthquake or Rock Slide. We'll go to Salamence, probably. Right here. They could have Rock Slide on this. So making Sand is kind of bad for my Salamence, but... Yeah, they do have Rock Slide on it. Alright, I'm going to try to get a layer up here. Would they Rock Slide again? I don't know. Okay, this is a pretty good thing to have in. I can get a layer. Pretty nicely. I'm going to Roar. Okay. Well, I haven't revealed Gengar so far. Maybe they go for the spin. It would make sense for... Cloy's not always spin, but it would make sense on this team for it to be spin, because these guys kind of need a spinner. Let's try... Okay, we actually spin blocked. And obviously Umbreon is threatening entry, but it's low. I wonder if it actually died, because I'm actually a... Let's see if it's like something like this. No, it's actually taken 0 from T-Bot. Insanely. I'm assuming Wish Protect. Alright. I'm actually going to double to Tar. Yep. And I like dancing here. What about Yama? Whatever Yama. We of course died from a fighting move. I'm gonna just Rock Slide. Man, I could have danced twice actually. Well. It better be Rest Talk Suicune, otherwise I think I deal with it fine. Man, if I danced twice, this would have been insane. Well, the Registeel can maybe live a +2 EQ. I'm not sure. Alright, I'm gonna go to... This is actually a tough turn. I think I'll go to Blissey. I'll T-Wave it. It's possible they don't want to stay because of I don't know. I've revealed Flamethrower was kind of awkward. They probably know that I can't do much to this, but I might have Toxic, which is what they might be thinking. Okay, I've parried that. I've given it Guts, which is tough. Let's see what they do. But it's also good to parry this because it means everything can then actually KO it later. And layers are up. I'm probably just going to go Salamence again. And they did go Brick Break that time. Okay, and I really like this Salamence position, to be honest. Everything's threatened. Even the Registeel isn't happy. I clicked Fire Blast last time, so they might be scared to go Registeel. They did go Registeel. But... yeah, I stand by the Dragon Claw. Fire Blast was quite good too there, though. Okay, Suicune again. And, honestly... okay, how much did Dragon Claw do to this before? Did I hit with Dragon Claw? No. Well, I don't know, but I'm going to click Dragon Claw regardless. I got a crit. That might have mattered. Don't know. I am max special attack, but I don't know. That might have mattered. 36? I'm going to check. It's probably like something like this. I'll just check out of curiosity. 28 to 33. Dies after Sand, but they are probably clicking Rest. My bad there. I still would have probably clicked that regardless because I want to force their Rest. Alright, so we're dying here and then we get a good follow-up. Here's Yama. I mean, this is interesting because I have... Skarm. Who can peck it. I think I'll just go and peck it. If I got knocked off, I don't think that's too devastating. I don't really need Skarm to, like, infinitely heal up or anything in this matchup, do I? I don't think so. And I don't want to get knocked on anything else because I think it's more of a problem. And obviously Blissey and Tart. I actually think we want Swampert to chip heal and be the defensive guy later. Alright. We're low on the clock, so I should be quick here. And this actually dies post-sand. No, not quite. Okay. Well, might as well peck. Oh, Rest Cloy? Whoa. Insane. Talk? I'll go second. We'll go greedy here and go second layer Roar. Rest Cloy is I've seen that in my life, but it's been a long time since I've seen Rest Cloy. That's kind of insane. Yeah, that's waking up next time it enters the fray. I could get 3 layers. I could roar as well on the obvious wish. I'll just roar. And, okay, right here. I don't have enough time to calc how much Peck does. I'll just third layer. Alright, you healed up Umbreon. Not a big deal. I got 3 layers, man, and Cloy is not looking too hot. Alright, what kind of Registeel is this? I guess I have a time to click protect and see. Frustration. Okay, wow, frustration. What? That's weird. I'm gonna just roar. I mean, it doesn't have T-Wave. It's probably like Curse Registeel last for the win, which I have to be careful of. I could lose to that. I could actually lose to that. This is Celebi in the back. What an insane team, dude. Heal Bell. That only helps Yama. Cloy was waking up anyway. Let's see. Do I have the DD opportunity? Also, can they fit Heal Bell Leech Seed? We'll see, I guess. I guess I'll peck again in case Leech Seed. I don't want to roar in Yama and have it chip heal up. I don't want that. I'll peck again just to see what's happening. Well, I think if they had Leech, they would have clicked it that turn, right? Because they live in the peck and perish? Okay. Okay. Well... Man, if I went Tar... I was thinking of going Tar. Actually, Protect is a little surprising. Alright, I'm gonna roar then. Now that I'm here. Since it leaves Umbreon so low. And we're gonna go Gengue. There's no other option, really. Well, they of course are threatening Pursuit. Can I actually live an Umbreon Pursuit? They probably have the special attack for the KO. Don't lose on time. No, I might survive an Umbreon Pursuit, to be honest. Unless they're full special attack or something. Yep, we survived an Umbreon Pursuit. So I can spin block once more if need be. And right here we are, of course, dancing. Actually, we should win with DD Tar, unless it's like superpower Registeel. I don't even know what's up with the Registeel. Frustration is such an interesting choice, because wouldn't you want something a bit better? Like for... Do you want something a bit better for sweeping potential as without like mag support or anything? Let me just slide. Ah, sorry. Because they would have got a Toxic through. They would have got a Toxic. So the only concern left is the Registeel last. Does that guy have... I think if the Registeel comes in, I will just Quake it, because then I think I clean up pretty easily with the Gengar. Yep, I should. Like, right here, I think I just Earthquake. Even though they could live and Superpower, I think damaging this is worthwhile, just because it's like the only threat left, and it's not even... It doesn't even have anything to hit me. Alright. Got a win against Georgie with some good fortune, but honestly, they were running an odd team. That was an odd team. I don't know what was going on with that. The frustration on Registeel is... Wouldn't HP Steel be better? Just because it, like, it hits Gengar and... Yeah, it hits Gengar? I don't know. Frustration. How intriguing. How intriguing. I did get 2 lucky crits on that one. We can't deny that. We cannot deny it. Some are trying to erase history. They got the history book open with the eraser in hand and they're erasing history. No, no, no. History must be preserved. I did get 2 crits. I did get 2 crits. History is written by the winners. I'm an honorable winner. I win with an asterisk. I win with an asterisk. Okay. Fuzz Universe has me in a bind. These guys keep subbing turn 1. I think there's no way that's... Wait a minute, let me just count the damage. -1. Swap it. Choice Band? That's Choice Band Tar. The Rock Slide again has shocked me to my core. The Rock Slide again is insane there. In the face of a literal swamp, it is insane. I guess I'm... Maybe you'd think I've identified Choice Band and therefore I exit. It didn't even net you very much. You got I got my layer. I'm still pretty happy with how that happened. I was just surprised at the decision. Okay. Could actually be an Umbreon. Again, to be honest. Because they have Forretress with no Pursuit Tar. So this could be literal Umbreon. Or it could be Forretress equipped with something for Gengar. I'm going to pack this and then... Unfortunately, I am a Gengar without much to defeat Tyranitar with. To defeat Forretress with. I just get to go for the Pex, to be honest. We may have to let 3 layers be up this game. For the long-term prospects of such a thing. You think there'd be a Mag? Mag Furry not common, so I think no. Yeah, this is tough because they're forcing in Swampert, right? It's not a big deal though. I'll take my 22 and we'll just throw out a Surf. If I can chip down Furry, I'm happy. If I can chip down Furry further, I'm rather pleased with that. A Wish? Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness me. Toxic Miss is kind of devastating because it lets you get more Seismic Toss value. That's annoying. I need this Swampert. That's because I wanted to force this out, you see. Oh dear. Comeuppance for prior game. Comeuppance. I'll just protect against this. I'm assuming this is either Wishmance or something other. Okay, well, frankly, I might just surf against this repeatedly because I want to chip heal it. I'll protect. And you could go Gengar and Rapid Spin. But then Blissey just comes in. I don't have great Blissey anti-Blissey technology on this team. I don't. We'll go Gengar once and then... I'm hoping they're keeping Swampert low is not a throw. I could have let them spin to get more Swampert chip heals, actual plan, and we surf it down a bit. Maybe I should have done that, but we'll see how this goes. Okay. Bring in Salamence and then... We're going to have to see what this fella has. Have you got Ice Beam? You know what? Brick breaking here, there's something to be said for it. We leave Blissey pretty low. We'll die to Ice Beam if they have it, but we could bring in Tyrannosif afterwards, forcing Blissey out, keeping it very low. Probably to the point where Gengar threatens a KO. And they don't seem to have a Pursuit Trapper, I don't think. They went Blissey against Gengar. Not a Pursuit Trapper. So if they had an Umbreon, they were going there 1000% of the time, right? Let me just see. Like 42 to 50 on that. They also have Wish Seismic Toss. They might actually not have enough room for Ice Beam. They might have, like, soft-boiled Ice Beam. But there's a semi-decent chance that this is not Ice Beam. They could have Thunder Wave, is the other concern. I don't know if I'm insane, but I'm considering this because the problem is that Salamence is such a good threat in this battle because it's my only fire move against Furry. It threatens Tar, especially post layers. I probably can't justify this, but I'm gonna... Okay, I think... That's interesting, because I think that if you had Ice Beam, you might not have Ice Beam after all. Also, my Skarm might be able to farm this Blissey, kind of. Alright, I want Blissey to remain full health. You can use a Wish if you want. And if you wish, I might catch your Furry with my Surprise Flamethrower. So I'm going to also possibly try for that. Could be a surprise. I do have Flamethrower Blissey, I must remember. Which could be good here. Okay, now I will go Skarm. I'm gonna Peck. I think Peck is the move. Interesting. We're 1v1ing, aren't we? With Para on my side, I feel pretty happy. I'm gonna layer, because you're gonna heal. It's wasted time for you. And I'm relatively healthy now. You're in a spot of trouble, I think. I'm gonna roar. Okay. Blissey's been left low. I'm gonna get 3 layers, why don't I? Oh, that's a powerful Swampert. That's a little tough. Oh, it's not... Wait a second, it's double spinner. Oh my goodness, it's double spinner? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Usually if you run Furry Claydol, the Furry cuts spin for something else. Because it has Claydol elsewhere. But it's just double spinner. When do you see this? Jeez. Oh, they didn't go for the... Okay, well, I'm pretty happy to just peck that down, actually, in the 1v1. So that's not even a big deal, actually. Because I can just peck that down. And the Furry, on the other hand... I'm going to just go for peck gaming. You can make 3 layers all you want. Alright. There's a chance of a crit KO, I guess, I could go for. I could also make more layers. Very raw is the move. I might genuinely try to stall Hydro Pumps in this one, because they actually conserved Hydro Pump PP. What a move. That's Tyrannosif right there. Clicking Rock Slide. Swampert forced in. But I have Torrent Surf for what that's worth. It's worth little. It's not worth very much. It's not worth a lot. It's not worth so much. It's not worth a great deal. Okay, at least Tar is getting chipped by that layer into probable Brick Break range later in life. Ah, the toxic misses are killing me. They're killing me. They will be the death of me, these toxic misses. They will be the death of me. That's good. Alright. What's this guy gonna do? It's physical Salamence. That's great intel. That's intel. I think, therefore, I'm probably faster on my mixed Salamence, and we have... a scenario where I'm threatening everything. For big. We're gonna go get Claydol in here, and... Okay, you could boom if you're up for it, but... I don't know if that's the kind of person you are. I'm not sure that's the kind of person you are. This is very intriguing. Because I think that maybe the Brick Break happens. We lose Salamence. It's tough, but we have the most threatening Gengar in the world. Who kind of kills everything. We will have to get through Fortress with something else, but we have a Flamethrower Blissey. Goodness. We have a Flamethrower Blissey. Do we Brick Break here? It's the question of the ages. I don't love any of my switch outs. Maybe Skarm. But Skarm can allow enemy gameplay that I don't want. Potentially. I'll go Skarm. They did soft boiled as well, so they would have healed that, like healed a bit more. They would have awkwardly healed. I'm gonna toss right there, and this is physical Salamence. We know it to be true. We know it. What? It's Weirdo Hours. It's HP Flying Fire Blast. It exists, but it not really. Ah, man. Ah, man. That's terrible. That's really quite dreadful. Okay. Well, I'm in some trouble. I'm in a spot of trouble. And we can admit this to one another. We can admit this. Are you going to spin? No, you are not. Why did you go Fortress and not Blissey? I'm not sure. Why? You went Blissey this time. Didn't last time. Well. I'll bring in Tyranitar, I guess, but you have a full health Swampert, for goodness sake. We'll lose into something I've never seen before. The Fire Blast just threw me for a loop. The HP Flying Fire Blast. That just threw me for a loop. Goodness gracious. This is DD Fire Blast. I was sort of hoping for a Hydro Mist there. We at least bring in this low enough that it might get defeated by Salamence later, because I don't have HP Grass, but I have Dragon Claw, which KOs this. It seems to be a weaker Swampert. It should KO it soon. This has been dire, but Salamence is so good in the matchup that I'm almost thinking that we have this in some weird way. Let's say, like, okay, offensive Swampert. It should KO after that layer. I don't know the set exactly, but I think that seems right. Are they going minus Spit F? I don't know. Have I hit this with anything? With Earthquake. Fit it with Earthquake. Which did 48. I think it's this, and it should die to Dragon Claw then. Alright. Well. Are we all in? What? 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 I was just clicking that because I thought 100% Blissey's coming. I guess I might as well. Should have just clicked Ice Punch. I don't know. I think the health doesn't matter there. The health doesn't matter there. Everything's KOing Gengar anyway. That was just a weird choice by the opponent. It doesn't actually matter. That just sort of confused me. Also, it's HP Flying that didn't even KO me. I'm not even aggressive. I'm not even like a Gengar that has any issues. Okay, they wouldn't click Rapid Spin. They clicked, I guess, HP Ghost. Alright. I think they might be throwing. This series of events is incredible for Jim. I think they're throwing like crazy. Yeah, I don't know. What's going on with that? Right? I mean, whoa. And then I just, This is a weird one, because... What do you do here? What do you do? We're still so bad versus this, because we sort of need Salamence for Tar. That's the problem. I think I have no choice but to go Blissey. I don't think there's anything else to do here. Alright, now that this is in, what do they do? Do they Ice Beam again? Let's see. No, they Soft Boiled. And... well, I'm gonna just go for this. Let's see what happens. It's the kind of opponent I can't put my finger on, because are they aware that I'm threatening to explode here, or... Because they made some weird choices that are like... And the team overall is just odd. I'll explode. They played around it. They played around it in a devastating turn of events. They played around explode. It's just... In a devastating turn of events, they have played around explode, and I'm going to lose some points here. I guess they were sacking Salamence, but I wonder why. In that turn before, like, why would you sack Salamence? When you just have the... I've shown you that I don't have Will-O-Wisp. I have Explode, but... Oh, I don't know. Okay, that's fortunate. Suppose we're going to be here for a minute. Swampert heals up. Why'd I click Flamethrower? Nobody can quite tell. Wait, what the hell's they don't have Earthquake? Oh, they have Earthquake? And it crit, which is pretty devastating. They crit, and that's pretty devastating for Jim. I'll try this. Okay, Dragon Claw KOs. What if I Brick Break the Blissey? No, they wouldn't go. Oh, Dragon Claw... What set is this? Because it took 48 from this. But yet it has, like, special defense? Whatever, GG. There's a bit of a brain destroyer on that one, but... Have I climbed? 1666 last time. No, man! Lost so much points because that was a 1500 player. I lost so much points. I've lost points off that. Losing points in this session is embarrassing, man. What the hell was that game, man? Whatever. Whatever. Furigasa. Man. Man. Anyway. Dates cake. Dates cake. You guys know this? What is this? Walnuts? This is from, it's cake from France. Cold? Oh. Cold? This is non-European? This is from, Thailand. Queen Elizabeth cake? Is it Australia? What? It's not United Kingdom. Canada? Queen Elizabeth cake. Okay. Yum, I suppose. Yum, I suppose. This is a sausage. It has cilantro. Lime juice on it. Am I crazy against like Vietnam? Just the ingredients remind me of Vietnam. Wow, let's go. Because cilantro and lime juice were why I guess Vietnam. Insane. Probably good. And then we have pippies in a soup. Pippies. Soft tofu, kimchi, pork, beef, seafood, gochujang. It's of course Korea. It is of course sundubujigae. Looks good, dude. That's a yum. Yum from Jim. It looks good to me. Looks good to me. Okay. The 10 out of 10 Scrandle awaits me. The 10 out of 10 Scrandle. This is the most important moment of my life. I will get 10 out of 10 on Scrandle. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a tough one. Because the meat in a bun for $2.30 is actually, it looks pretty clean. Actually a nice looking meat in a bun for a good deal. But premium rare Kobe beef bowl with rice and a beer. I feel as if the kind of fellas that play this game will look at this and do a PogChamp emoticon. There's a bias towards Japanese stuff. I would personally go with the meat in a bun, but why don't we... Okay. Good call, Jim. Good call. The Yorkshire pudding wrap versus the Young Yum chicken with rice kimchi and a triple whiskey highball. And a triple whiskey highball with a lemon inside. Yeah, that's destroying. That's destroying. Yorkshire pudding is nothing. Dirty Dog or the fries with bacon, pepperoni, cheddar and mozzarella. How do you process this? Both kind of look like crap, man. But which... Left one is at least... I think it's a bit more aesthetic. Right one, I think would probably taste better, but... Bacon, pepperoni, cheddar, and mozzarella. $2.90 versus $5.75. I'm going for the... No. I am defeated. The Dirty Dog for double the price. There's so much liquid cheese on that you're going to die. Versus the cheese. It looked a little bit weird, but it was a much better deal, and it probably tasted fine. It doesn't matter anymore. Nothing matters anymore. Double ribeye cheeseburger. It's a cheeseburger, all right. Nothing but cheese, for goodness sake, and it wins by a landslide. I'll get you! I'll get you! My goodness, you eat that? That was nothing but cheese. It was nothing but cheese. You vote for that? The cheeseburger with the cheese bun and a cheese patty and cheese in between each cheeseburger bun patty. Would you like some burger with your cheese, mate? Goodness gracious me. The pizza, of course, loses because 5% for that pizza. Look, it doesn't look outstanding, but 5% is unbelievable. Prime and a hot dog. I've had prime. It's far too sweet. It's far too sweet. No, thank you. I vote for the other thing. Takoyaki versus the lamb Rogan Josh. The lamb Rogan Josh looks so much better, I'm going to be honest. Plus, there's moral quandaries with eating an octopus, but it's going to win. Oh my god. I'm stupid. I'm stupid. The monster taco. Or the shish kebab. The monster taco. What even is that? What is this? It's too large. I would not order that. I would not order that. The monster taco. I like Mexican food. Even, you know, Americanized Mexican food I think is pretty good. But the monster taco just looked comical. It looked comical to me. Hot dog with pickled cheese, bacon, jalapenos, and special sauce. Or the loaded fries. I don't know, the hot dog. I'm out of touch with the people. This one always loses, even though I think this looks like an incredible meal. Although it is pricey. Steak and black pudding pie. Okay, that's gonna... That's a blood-infused pie. Black pudding is blood. You're eating... You would rather eat blood-infused pie than a chips and a piece of pizza? Who's playing this game? Nosferatu? Who's playing this game? Who's voting? The black pudding pie looks delectable. The vampire playing this be like, what? Black pudding pie versus literal pizza and chips. The most agreeable thing I've ever seen. Pizza and chips. Name one thing wrong with that pizza. That pizza loses all the time in Scrandle. I know that pizza. It keeps losing. It keeps losing. But what's wrong with the pizza? Name a flaw of that pizza. What is it, like a little dry looking? I don't know. It looks like a fine pizza. Oh yeah! No! No, no, no. I don't even remember the first one I lost. It was... They voted for, like, mushy peas with a can of insects over, like, you know... Fried rice versus mushy peas and a can of insects. It's an insect sweep, I'm afraid. It's an insect sweep. No, it makes sense. It makes perfect sense. Life makes sense. Life makes sense. There's nothing confusing about the world around us. There's nothing confusing about the world. You think there's confusing aspects to being a human, being alive, having experiences? No. No, it all adds up. It all adds up. There's nothing ever confusing has ever happened. Nothing. Bye-bye. Bye. Okay, bye-bye.